He's a very, very energetic and lively fan. Anywhere the beautiful game is played, FIFA is always there. And I remember being with him in the first AFCON that the Gambia played. So he's a passionate fan, a passionate football fan. All is set for this big tie. It's indeed a big tie. Not the battle for only the trophy, but the battle to get your team in the second division. And the two teams are now walking out of the tunnel. A round of applause for the two teams, Sibanor United and Baalor Sarr. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this contest. Sibanor in white socks and blue shirts. Baalor Sarr in black socks, orange shorts and orange shirts. Interesting. Interesting. We are well poised for this showdown here. We'll run down the two sets of 11s and the benches once we get the match form available. We will have the dignitaries to come on board and go through the pre-match formalities for this battle between Sibanor United and Baalor Sarr. The last time we have a final of such was between Tujareng and Busumbala Sanjonding. Tujareng fought tooth and nail with Sanjonding here. The first one was a draw and it was resettled for the two teams to come back to this ground. What will happen if there is a draw today? I don't know, and I'll be informed. But I am not sure that we will have a draw. And I don't want us to have a draw. We don't want to come back to this ground again. We want to see a team winning. So use all is set for this final. Yeah. Même memory card même bi en copie la ko kono chonko même anyway gets to the bench for the pre-match formalities and some little bit of charge and whatever they're going to do there. The same thing applies to Sibanor. Now we have the president of the Region Football Association, Mr. Bakari Bojan. Let's get the positions as the dignitaries are set, please. We have 5 minutes to the half hour, and by the communique, we should start at 4:30. President of West Coast Region Football Association, Bakari, President of Brikama Sports Committee, Lamin Dembajang, Samba Keita. Let's get the positions, please. And we will get underway any moment from now. By my watch, it's 25 minutes until the hour 4. So we should kick off at least at 4:30. Baalor Sarr from and Sibanor United from Fuji. We are counting. Waiting for the in Kababajo, and here he comes, the president of the Gambia Football Federation, Mr. Lamin Kababajo. You're welcome to the Brikama Mini Stadium. And anything that got to do with football in this country is under the leadership of Lamin Kababajo. Welcome on board, Mr. President. And he's a native of Brikama. And of course, he's a native of West Coast. And West Coast moment is his moment. So welcome on board, Kababajo. He will lead the practice, where the captain will of course take him across to introduce the president and the dignitaries to his teammates, and then the kickoff, and then the ball will get rolling. That's the president. Lamin Kababajo, Hansi, with the captain for Baalor Sarr, who now introduces the president to his teammates. And after that, we'll have the referees, and then Sibanor Utd. The central referee now introduces his panel. And after that, the captain for Sibanor Utd, Landing Jaju alias Sesto, takes the lead and introduces the president of the Gambia Football Federation to his teammates. He has played with these players for a good number of time now. And the captain completes the introduction. And from there, I think we get the national anthem. Mr. DJ, you get the national anthem of the Gambia ready. And after the national anthem, we'll have the kickoff. And now, we get to the big one, where fans will be sitting on the edges of their seats. It's important to play a final, but it's always a nerve-wracking moment because everyone wants to win. And it's one team that will win. Anyway, the president is set. Everybody's ought to be on your feet for the national anthem. National anthem, please, Mr. DJ. The formalities and then a handshake from the two teams, and then we will be set for the kickoff. Baalor Sarr, the away team, on to the handshake. Done with the handshake, and Sibanor with the referees, and completes the handshake there. kickoff. We'll have the kickoff now from once the referee is set, once Sibanor are set, we'll have the kickoff. Baalor Sarr is set. Sibanor is now set as well. And the president of the Gambia Football Federation, Mr. Lamin Kaba Bajo, will take the kickoff. I will believe that Kaba was a player before. And I don't know whether he was a defender or a striker. Here comes the president. Good kick. Good kick from the president. And the ball. Anyway, we are all there. Now the two teams will assemble for the group photo. Media to take the. Can you please get the pictures for Baalor Sarr and Sibanor United? Thank you very much, President Kababajo, President Jung, and I am Jara, and of course you'll be in charge. It's Sibanor against Baalor Sarr to give the final handshake. Baalor Sarr in orange, Sibanor United in blue and white. Let me quickly run down the two. Sibanor United, of course, starting with landing Jaju, the captain, number 5, Modu Sidi, number 11, Usman Kamara, number 17, Ismaila Jaju, number 20, Bakari Kujabi, number 19, Alaji Modu Jaju, number 13, Francis Gomez, number 10, Suleiman Jiba, number 8, Dauda Sane, number 6, and Kausu Jiba, number 4, and Ali Juf, the netminder, number 1. That completes the starting 11 for Sibanor United. For Baalor Sarr, they start with Abdullah Sise, number 20, Yusuf Abujang, number 13, Modulamin Sonko, number 4, Bakari Kujabi, number 18. And there goes the starting whistle from the central referee. Of course, Ali Umanga, number 14, Sisao Jata, number 6 rather, Alaji Tamba, number 8, Sini Baji, number 30, Mustafa Conte, number 7, Sadiq, and number 20, Big 16, completing Baalor Sarr starting 11. Jara, we're down to the final 2, and one of which has to be the champion of West Coast.
Well, down to the final 2, and by the end of the day, surely it will be down to the ultimate champion, and we expected to see a very, very good game, Arms.
Thank you very much, Lamin Jara. A long ball floated into the Sibanor half. Flicking header behind for a corner, the first corner of this game. Here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. All right, corner to Baalor Sarr, the team in orange. team from Combo East, in case you don't know where they're coming from, cross comes in into the area. Behind for a goal kick. The team in blue and white. Thank you very much. Sibanor in attack now.
A wonderful afternoon from the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium. Hello, wherever you might be getting our voices and signals from. This is the venue that is currently hosting the West Coast Region 3rd Division playoff game between Sibanor United and Baalor Sarr. And it is all coming to you live from the Boxbar Mini Stadium. And the game is currently live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. From the Boxbar Mini Stadium, and the game is currently live from the Boxbar Mini Stadium. And we have played few minutes into this contest. And it is already a 0-0 scoreline between these two sides. Before getting deep into the live commentary, we're going to have a quick rundown on the starting 11s for Sibanor United and Baalor Sarr. Sibanor United plays from our right to left, whilst Baalor Sarr kicks from our left to right. And Sibanor are dressed in blue shirts, white shorts and white socks, whilst Baalor Sarr in black socks and orange shirts, orange shorts, and currently playing from our left to right. From the Boxbar Mini Stadium, it's almost a jam-packed Boxbar Mini Stadium as fans continue to pile in here to watch this crunch showdown between the Sibanor based club Sibanor United and Baalor Sarr, who are based in Faraba, Combo East. And there we go. Sibanor United launches the ball forward. Baalor Sarr on a defensive mission. Can they get something? The central defender was just there to get the ball off the area, and that's going to be a throw-in. Before getting deep into the commentary, we're going to have a quick rundown on the starting 11. We start with Sibanor United, who starts with Ali Juve 1 in goal, Landing Jaju, team captain number 5, Ahmad Modu Sedi 11, Osman Kamara 17, Ismaila Jaju 20, Bakari Kujabi 19, Alaji Modu Jaju 13, Francis Gomez number 10, Suleiman Jiba 8, Dauda Sane 6, Kausu Jiba 4, and Baalor Sarr starts with Abdullah Sise 22 in goal, Yusufa Bojang 13, Modlamin Sonko 4, Bakari Kujabi 18, Aliu Manga 14, Sisao Jata 6, Alaji Tamba 8, Seni Baji number 30, Mustafa Conte number 7, Momodu Sedi Khan number 20, Patrick Demba 16 completes the 11 for the Combo East base side Baalor Sarr, and it's going to be a corner to be effected by Francis Gomez for Sibanor United. Francis drills the ball into the area, header of target, and the ball rolls on the other side for a throw-in as waved by the assistant referee, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Baalor Sarr side, who are currently playing from our left to right. Kemo Kanyi, we are back to the Boxbar Mini Stadium, and this time it is the West Coast Region 3rd Division playoffs, and this game is currently between Sibanor United and Baalor Sarr. Sibanor based in Sibanor Fonyi, and Baalor Sarr is a Combo East based club.
Yes, thank you very much. I mean, it is going to be a very tough encounter between these two, because looking at the two destinations of Sibanor is in Fonyi, and then the Baalor Sarr side is in Combo East. So these two teams are almost in the same area. So of course that intensity will be brought into this particular game, knowing that we are neighbors. So whichever team wins here will be celebrating against the other one. So that rivalry will be within the field, though they are not enemies. In football there is no enemies. What is important is that you make sure that you win your game against your opponent, especially when it comes to the derbies like this. So this is the West Coast Regional Final for the 3rd Division teams that have competed in the 3rd Division for the West Coast, and then after this, whichever team wins here will be moving to the triangular to play against a team that will qualify, that will win a final in KM and that will win a final in Banjul. So those three will be meeting, and then one of those teams will be qualifying into the second division. So it's a very, very difficult test that these two teams will be going through before they get themselves into the second division of football next season. So hoping that West Coast, as the fans are here, they'll be hoping that they will at least have one from this side here that will be making to the second division next season, while that of the KM will also be hoping that they will have a representative there, a new representative in the second division, and that of Banjul, people will also be hoping the same thing. So here, the final here is going to be a very, very tight encounter, looking at the fans turnout as well from Combo East and those from Fonyi who are both here to making sure that they stand for their teams, and then to give a maximum support to the team so that they will be able to win against their opponents here today, whether it is going to be the Combo East or that of Combo East, that is Baalor Sarr side, and that of Fonyi side, that is Sibanor, to win the third division final here, because I mean it is going to be a tough encounter. Looking at any other game that you started competing in throughout the league, so we'll be able to carry the day after the regular 90 minutes here
of this contest between Sibanor United and Baalor Kanyi and a colleague. We are also joined by a colleague and brother who will later, and he will be here to aid us as far as the analysis of this contest is concerned. And we are into the very first minutes of this encounter as Baalor Sarr takes on Sibanor United in the West Coast Region 3rd Division playoffs from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. This time Sibanor picks possession, trying to get the ball forward. Player goes to ground, and already the central referee Sambapa has already awarded arrangement to the Sibanor based club Sibanor United, and currently dressed in blue shirts, white shorts and white socks. And Sibanor will now benefit from a set piece, and the number 11 will deliver this for the Sibanor base side. Modu Seidi. Modu receives the ball, gets the ball forward into the area of Baalor Sarr. Ball being headed out partially. Sibanor regain possession, gets the ball on the far side. Not a great one. Baalor Sarr picks possession, on this time the left-sided centre forward tries to outpace his marker, but the right wing back and number 13 for Sibanor United, Alaji Modu Jaju, was just there in time to block that ball to touch. Indeed, a noisy background from the Box Bar Mini Stadium as fans continue to pile in here to watch this crunch fixture in the West Coast Region 3rd Division playoff final between Sibanor United and Baalor Sarr. And the player for Baalor Sarr is being called on offside as waved by the assistant referee. And this game is being officiated by Sambaba, who is ably assisted by Sherif Ba, Sanapaji and Musa Ese as the court assistant. It's going to be a delivery for the team captain, landing Jaju. For Sibanor, launches the ball forward, trying to connect Francis Gomez on the far side. Francis is the danger man for the Sibanor base club. That's a throw-in to Baalor Sarr. Gets that quickly. Baalor Sarr, great control. Sibanor regain possession. Moves the ball forward. Spreads the ball on the far side. Francis Gomez moves the ball forward, trying to use his space. Still going, drills the ball low, blocked in there by Baalor Sarr. And it is Baalor Sarr now who clears that ball to the centre forward and number 20, Modu Sedi Khan. Baalor Sarr now picks possession, squares the ball on the left side of the attack now, drills the ball low. Trying to get something here, and the ball struck the player. Sibanor picks possession. Francis Gomez. Francis drills the ball low to the centre forward and number 13 who chases. But the number 14 and central defender Aliu Manga is just there in time to clear that ball. And Aliu Manga, remember, he was part of the Fonyi zonal team that won the West Coast Zonal Championship in West Coast. And he is currently playing for Baalor Sarr in the West Coast Regional 3rd Division playoff final against the Fonyi base Sibanor United. Ball been taken quickly. Baalor Sarr, number 30, chested the ball now. Here he squares the ball. He sent out the pitch. Baalor Sarr gets the ball forward. And this time it's the team captain and number 5, Landing, who tries to dribble past his marker. Landing gets the ball to the number 11, who is playing as one of the left wing backs now. He's been out muscled, still going the left wing back. Blocks the touch by Baalor Sarr. And the coach for Sibanor United, Ibrahim Kamara, is currently on the dugout for the Sibanor base club. A noisy background from the Box Stadium. And it's a throw in for Baalor Sarr. It's a throw in for Baalor Sarr, and the number 13 will surely get this. It's going to be a throw in to be taken by the number 13 and right wing back for Baalor Sarr. The number 13 for Baalor Sarr is Yusufa Bojang. And I think is the assistant referee in trouble. I think he's going to receive medical attention from the medics on the far side. The assistant referee seems to be in trouble, and he is currently receiving medical attention from the team of medics on the far side. And we believe they're going to have somebody to replace if he is not able to continue. Just as we said earlier at the commentary desk, this is Parliament Party Kemo Kanyi, and we are also joined by Sidat Pujabi. And Sidat, we are already played 12 minutes into this contest, and it is already a 0-0 scoreline between these two sides in Sibanor and Baalor Sarr. And it is interesting to know that these two sides were in the same group, and they played out during the course of the championship, wherein they recorded a 0-0 scoreline in a game played at the home of Baalor Sarr in Faraba. And here they are from the same group playing in the final of this year's West Coast Regional Third Division playoffs.
15 minutes played at the Box Bar Mini Stadium.
Thank you very much.
Sibanor United nil, Baalor Sarr nil.
And like you rightly mentioned, this is
receives medical attention.
the two teams have definitely put up a respectable performance in navigating their path to come to this level at the final of the West Coast Regional Third Division qualifiers. And as their performance speaks for themselves in their quest of reaching to the final, the entire Fuji and the entire combo is awaits to see who will be the victorious team from this encounter to represent the entire West Coast at the Triangle. And so far, the numbers from this encounter goes in favors to Sibanor United, who have come closer to breaking the deadlock in two occasions on those dangerous attacks courtesy of Dauda Sane, who comes very close but missed the angle from close range as his header wanted to the wrong angle. And also Francis, depend on his unique characteristics of dribbling skills, bit past the defenders, but his pass his pass was caught out there by the defender. And so far, both teams having amazing input into the game, but currently Sibanor, the Foni-based team, are on top of their game, and if they continues to play like they have started in these first early minutes of the game, I am pretty much sure that Sibanor are eventually going to be the victorious team in this encounter here. But so far, we are yet to see Sibanor break the deadlock, but they have been the better side so far, especially when it comes to those attacking threats within the danger zones. Sibanor have been the promising side. And until and unless Baalor Sarr comes with a better plan, better approach, I see Sibanor eventually coming out with the victorious team in this encounter here.
Asekero amare mala no mani shooting. Nama shooting do mo dia mo. I'm loving this. Substitution for the referees. Don't make me laugh. It's normal in the game of football. A linesman takes over. The other injured could not be able to carry on, and the other one takes over. And I'm loving it that they have the communication device and it's working well. Well done, West Coast. This is good. We always see, and we often see this in the Premier League, the Euros, the World Cup, the African Cup of Nations, but in the Gambia we have it here. And the communication device is working very well. So well done. Though there is a substitution and a linesman, but I believe the communication device will be in full swing from now against the final whistle. But it's got Sibanor United 0, Baalor Sarr 0. Jara, the first substitution goes to the referees.
That has to destroy the game altogether. I know in every game we must have something to remember. And in 2024, Baalor Sarr and Sibanor battled it out.
Welcome
the first substitution
there is going to be a set piece for Sibanor United.
Absolutely a very good story.
Indeed at a promising position. And Francis Gomez is the candidate to take this. Left-footed drive way over the bar. Number 10, Francis Gomez delivers that effort. And his left-footed drive sailed over the bar. And special thanks to Sibanor Utd for that brilliant analysis. And earlier on came Okanya. And in case you're just joining us, this live commentary is coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And it is the West Coast Regional 3rd Division playoffs between Sibanor United and Baalor Sarr. And Sibanor is a club based in Sibanor Foni, whilst Baalor Sarr is a team based in Combo East Faraba. A header into the center circle, this time calling in for a foul. No foul given. The team captain, Landing Jaju, gets the ball forward. And the ball will be played back quickly to the goalkeeper, Abdullahi Cisse, in goal for Baalor Sarr, who is dressed in a mixture of white and blue shorts and a yellow socks. The goalkeeper landing, or Abdullahi Cisse, is the goalkeeper for Baalor Sarr, launches the ball forward, long and high one, into the half of Sibanor United. Sibanor heads the ball being chested by the holding midfielder, trying to get the ball backwards, this time cleared by Baalor Sarr into the center circle, a header. Not a great one, Baalor Sarr, ball being chested down, and the number 7 is being rewarded by the central referee, Samba Ba, and the number 7 for Baalor Sarr is Mustafa Conte, and Conte is being rewarded by the central referee, and it's going to be a set piece for the boys from Faraba, who are dressed in their colorful orange shorts and white and black socks. It's a delivery for Baalor Sarr. Baalor Sarr will prepare this. Launches the ball forward to the number 4. A header from Sibanor, partially cleared. Francis Gomez on the right side of the attack. Francis on a defensive mission. Not a very good clearance though. And it's going to be a throw-in on the far side for Baalor Sarr, who are playing from our left to right, from our commentary decks, while Sibanor United kicks from our right to left. A team based in Sibanor Foni, whilst Baalor Sarr hails from Faraba in Combo East. This time great control by the number 7, who goes to ground, and this time it's a goal kick. And Aliou Diouf, the goalkeeper for Sibanor United, dressed in all red, will take this delivery. Aliou Diouf plays the ball short to his team captain. Aliou clears that ball from their own area into the half of Baalor Sarr. Ball being headed by the left wing back and number 13, or number 18 rather, for Baalor Sarr, Bakari Kujabi. And a throw in for Sibanor, a quick one. Sibanor trying to connect Francis Gomez. This time the number 7 regain possession for Baalor Sarr. Great control, squares the ball, not a great one. Blocked in there by Sibanor United into the center circle, not a great one. Sibanor regain possession, and this time Baalor Sarr is possessed, and the number 30 gets the ball forward. Ball being chested by the team captain, not a great one. Sibanor gets the ball forward, and the number 8 chases, and this time an easy catch for Abdullahi Cisse in goal for Baalor Sarr, who are currently playing from our left to right. Baalor Sarr now will play the ball from their own half. This time it's a foul. It's a foul on the number 8 for Baalor Sarr, Alaji Tamba. And the number 11 is asked to calm down by the fourth assistant referee, Musa Sey. And it is interesting to note that Sibanor United, we are in the same group, that is Group A, in the championship, and they also played out during the course of the championship, where they drew 0-0 in a game played in Faraba, Combo East. And in that group, Sibanor United were the winners, whilst Baalor Sarr came out second, and here they are playing in the final. And before coming into this final, Sibanor United defeated East Sohna on post-match shootout after a 2-2 scoreline in a game played at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, whilst Baalor Sarr defeated Misira United 2-1 2-1 before setting up this final against Sibanor United at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Indeed, a jam-packed Box Bar Mini Stadium as still fans continue to pile in here to watch this crunch showdown in the West Coast Region 3rd Division playoff final between Sibanor United and Baalor Sarr. And in case you're just joining us, this game is currently live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary desk, Balamin Fati, Kemo Kanye, Sidat Kujabi, and behind the camera is Osman Kamara and Newman Sanacham. Into the center circle, Sibanor picks possession. They've been dispossessed. Baalor Sarr, this time Sibanor again, squares the ball on the left side of the attack through the number 11, Modu Sedi. This time the number 8 chases on the far side for Sibanor, Suleiman Jiba. Great control, Jiba Suleiman. Suleiman looking for options. Square the ball backwards to the holding midfielder who controls that ball beautifully. This is Modu now, who tries to use his pace. Outpace his marker, still going. Modu looking to penetrate. The ball into the back of the net. Sibanor United scores from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and it is the number 11. Modu said who fired home to give that commanding to the Sibanor deadlock. Deadlock has been broken here, and this time Modu said the deadlock for Sibanor club.
Sibanor United.
Yes, very well, Pa. I believe the number 13 for the Baalor Sarr side has been Yusufa Bojang has been struggling against his opponent. This was the second time he could have better done, but he fails to do so the second time. Then Sibanor has to capitalize on that particular lapses that he has made, and then Modu Sedi powered that ball inside the area where he shot, and then the defender was trying to clear, and then it went straight into the net. Now Sibanor have now taken the lead here against the Baalor Sarr side. So it is going to be a tough encounter here, because I mean it is a derby. A derby is never an easy game. So looking at this particular game, so it is a final and also a derby. Every game, the approach to a game is always very different when it comes to the derby, and also an approach to the final is always very different from every other game that you have played against. So let's see what happens here, whether they will be able to, Baalor Sarr will be able to respond to this particular lead that's the Sibanor team has. So it is going to be a very difficult encounter. Already it has proven that, because we have seen the game has been pushing at a very high tempo, and then let's see what happens here before it ends here, whether Baalor Sarr will be able to level the matters here, or are we going to see them surrendering the final to that of the Sibanor side.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye, and let us we will try to get the reaction of Sidat Kujabi after Fonyi or Sibanor United.
I couldn't agree
the deadlock here from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and they got their goal in the 24th minute, courtesy of Modu Sedi, and back to live football coverage. It's going to be a throw-in on the far side, and it's a throw-in for Baalor Sarr, and the number 13 will deliver this throw-in for the Congo East Base Club. Great control by the central defender who touches the ball forward, and the flag of the assistant referee is been raised on the far side against Baalor Sarr, and Sibanor United are currently leading by a goal to nil at a jump park, Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. And in case you were joining us, live commentary is coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and the game is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary is Balamin Fati, Kemo Kanye, Sidat Kujabi, and behind the camera is Osman Kamara and Newman Sanacham. It's going to be a delivery for the goalkeeper Aliou Diouf. In goal for Sibanor United, Aliou Diouf launches the ball forward, long and high one into the half of Baalor Sarr, who heads partially cleared, not a great one this time. Ball being cleared by the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper Abdullahi Sise was just there in time to clear that ball for Baalor Sarr, and it's going to be a throw-in for Sibanor United, who leads here by a goal to nil, and they got their goal courtesy of Modu Sedi. And you could hear those chants coming from the supporters of both Sibanor United and Baalor Sarr. Ball being drilled into the area. Easy time for Abdullahi Sise in goal for Baalor Sarr. Sidat Kujabi deadlock has been broken at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. 24 minutes on the clock. Already Modu Sedi fired in lead to give Sibanor United an advantage at the Box Bar Mini Stadium.
Yeah, thank you very much, Pa. And the goal scorer, who is Modu Sedi, has been one of the star performers for Sibanor United in this encounter. He has been very involved into the game. The corners that Sibanor have won in this encounter. The fullback has been very instrumental in taking the game to Baalor Sarr. His contribution when it comes to those attacking, threats, he is always involved. So it's not a surprise to see him, eventually having seen the opportunity from that mess coming from the defender. He eventually capitalized, beat past the defender, and caught the goalkeeper at a surprise, because the goalkeeper was thinking he's going to square that ball to the strikers to do the damage. But he went for himself, because he have seen the gap that the goalkeeper have left, and eventually slot the ball into that angle. The goalkeeper was helpless, only to pick the ball at the back of the net. And currently, Sibanor have been leading in these 26 minutes of this encounter. They have their destiny in their own hands, and having a coach who is very tactical, very intelligent, in the name of Ibrahim Kamara, who have guided the entire Foni to that glorious victory for the Foni in the zonal competition. I'm sure he would do anything possible, to maintain this scoreline as it is going into the lemon time. But so far, Sibanor have been the better side in these first 45 minutes of this encounter. Until and unless Baalor Sarr are able to come up with something dramatic to change the status quo of what is happening here. But currently, Sibanor are on top of their game, and the way they are playing, if they continue that momentum, I see them eventually taking this cup to Foni, to make it second time in a row after winning the zonal, and also winning the third division competition, a team coming from Foni. This is remarkable for the Foni faithful, and it speaks volume to the entire Gambia that football is not only in the combo, but go to the Fonis, go to the region, you will find abundant talent there. Now it's left to the GFF to properly demarcate the footballing structure of the Gambia, so that we can see a lot of talents, coming from those ends, to eventually have the opportunity to showcase their talent at the highest level.
Thank you very much. Those are the great analysis of a colleague and brother, the commentary deck, Sidat Kujadi from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Indeed, a lively contest between Sibanor United and Baalor Sarr in the West Coast Region 3rd Division Playoff Final at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Already is a set piece for Baalor Sarr, and team captain and number 20 Momodu Sedi Khan will deliver. Left, right footed delivery sailed over the bar. An effort from team captain and number 20 Momodu Sedi Khan. Sedi Khan's effort sailed over the bar. No troubles for the goalkeeper for Sibanor United, Ali Ujub. And Ali Ujub was also part of the winning team, Foni zonal team that won against Gunjur in this year's West Coast Regional Zonal Championship. And Ali Ujub will now deliver this goal kick for Sibanor United. Urges his central defenders to move forward. Aliu and his Sibanor United are currently leading here by a goal to nil from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and they got their goal in the 24th minute, courtesy of Modu Sedi. Ball been taken quickly. Baalor Sarr trying to get something here on the far side. Ball been blocked to touch by Sibanor United, and it's a throw into Baalor Sarr. Gets that quickly to the number 30 Seni Baji, who controls that ball. This is Baalor Sarr, who picks possession once again, squares the ball into the center of the pitch, looking to penetrate. That was a long ranger from the number 6 around the center of the pitch, Sisa Ojata, but his effort sailed way over the bar, and it's going to be a goal kick to be taken by Aliu Juve in goal for Sibanor United. And Aliu will be in any hurry, as he and his Sibanor United are currently enjoying a 1-0 advantage from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in the West Coast Region 3rd Division Playoff Final. There goes the goal scorer, who heads the ball, not a great one. Baalor Sarr picks possession, trying to move the ball forward. Sibanor will try to clear their line. The central defender jumps on the assistant referee. Waved in for an infringement, and the player is the central defender and team captain Landing Jaju. Landing is the central defender and team captain for Sibanor United. Landing launches the ball forward, long and high one into the half of Baalor Sarr. Ball drops. Baalor Sarr will try to clear their line. Ball being headed out partially. This time it is the number 19. And that's already a foul as waved by the central referee Samba Ba. And Samba has been assisted by Serif Ba, Sanabaji and Musa Esei as the fourth assistant referee. Quickly taken to the number 14 and central defender Aliou Manga. Aliou Manga to the holding midfielder and number 6 who controls the ball. Aliou Manga receives the ball, trying to get something. He's been out-muscled by Sibanor United. Sibanor picks possession to the left side of the attack, squares the ball to the advancing Francis Gomez. Francis goes to ground, no foul given. Still Sibanor United trying to get something. Solid defensive work in there by Baalor Sarr. Sibanor regained possession. Modou Sedi, the author of the only goal scored at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. This time the PC number 8 who goes to ground and that going to be a throw-in as waved by the central referee Samba Ba. Quickly taken Sibanor United. Modou Sedi at this time. There's a player who goes to ground. And there is a player for Sibanor United currently down injured, and he is the number 8, Suleiman Jiba, who will be assisted by the medics here. Indeed, a noisy background. Not very far away from our commentary decks from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And those clappings and drummings are coming from the supporters of Sibanor United. And on the far side is the supporters of Baalor Sarr, who are all dressed in their colorful gears, in giving that maximum support to their respective teams as they eye in for a spot in as they eye in for a place in the final or the triangle of this year's playoffs in getting a spot in the second division as far as the next season is concerned. And there is a player currently down, and this number 8, Suleiman Jiba, who has been attended to by the medics already. And we could also see 2 of the players for Sibanor United warming up on the far side. And earlier on, we have also seen players of Baalor Sarr also warming up. And it is currently a 1-0 advantage to coach Ibrahima Kamara and his Sibanor United side, who are leading here by a goal to nil against Baalor Sarr, who are being coached by Bakari Bojang. And Bakari Bojang and his Baalor Sarr side needs to come from a goal down if they want to get anything as far as this contest is concerned. And Sibanor United can still get something if they are able to hold on to this 1-0 advantage. Into the gloves of the goalkeeper, Abdoulaye Cisse. Abdoulaye gets that quickly to the number 7, who gets that ball beautifully. Goes solo trying to get something here. Francis Gomez on the defensive mission, and Francis was just there in time to clear that ball off the area for Sibanor United. And Baalor Sarr gets that quickly to the number 8, 20 and team captain, who squares the ball to the advancing player, who drills the ball low. Blocked in there by Sibanor. Sibanor United tries to clear their line, and unfortunately for them, not a very good clearance, and a throw in to Baalor Sarr, who are desperately inside for an equalizer here after trailing here by a goal to nil against Sibanor at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. An impressive turnout here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium as still fans continue to pile in here to watch this crunch final in the West Coast Zonal playoff final between Sibanor United and Baalor Sarr. Ball being taken quickly into the area, a header. Cleared by Sibanor. Francis goes to ground into the center of the pitch. Great control and tone by the number 6 of Sibanor United, who is Dauda Sahe.
35 minutes played. Sibanor United 1, Baalor Sarr 0.
And we have already exhausted
goal in the 23rd minute.
7 minutes into this contest. And it is already Sibanor United 1, Baalor Sarr 0. And Sibanor picks possession on the right side. Francis Gomez. Francis moves the ball forward. He is the danger man for the Sibanor side. On the right side now, drills the ball into the area. Can they get the second over the bar? That was going to be 2-0 for Sibanor United, and unfortunately for them, the number 8, Suleiman Jiba, failed to capitalize, and his efforts sailed over the bar. Kemo Kanyi, that was going to be the second goal, and unfortunately, and it was definitely a goal scoring opportunity for them to get themselves 2-0 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium.
Yes, very well, but the linesman in the far end also raised it for an offside position against against Jiba. So, but it has been a very good build-up from the Fonyi side, that is Sibanor side. They have been all at Baalor Sarr, creating another of goal scoring opportunities for themselves to increase their advantage and also cement their advantage into this particular encounter that they are currently taking part against the Baalor Sarr side. So since the commencement of this particular game here, Sibanor has been the better side in trying to create goal scoring opportunities, the type of counter-attacking football that they are playing, and also the goal scoring opportunities that have been created here. And you see that the front players for the Sibanor side are very good players, very patient players, and when it comes to their midfield as well, their connection with their front players is just phenomenal. So they are doing very well, Sibanor side here against this Baalor Sarr side. So they are currently the better side when it comes to this particular game part.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye, and it's going to be a delivery. Will be taken in by Modu Sedi will deliver this for Sibanor United. Floats the ball into the area. Easy time for the goalkeeper, Abdullah Sise. And Abdullah Sise is definitely in a hole. Hands the ball down to the right side. Not a very good one for Baalor Sarr. And Baalor Sarr
against Kuntur in the second final.
And it's going to be a throw-in for Sibanor United. And Sibanor United has that win to Modu Sedi, who got the ball to the number 6. It's going to be a throw-in for Baalor Sarr. Gets that quickly into the center of the pitch. Gets the ball forward. Baalor Sarr will chase. The team captain landing. Jaju clears that ball from the area and tries to connect. Francis Gomez on the far side. Francis is a pacey and a tricky player. Dribble passes back. Still going Francis Gomez. This time a solid defensive work in there by the number 4 central defender Modlamin Sonko for Baalor Sarr. Baalor Sarr will try to move the ball forward. Block in there by Sibanor United, who controls that ball beautifully. Sibanor will now change the play on the far side, and the flag of the assistant referee is been raised against Sibanor United. And Sibanor, Baalor Sarr this time will try to move the ball forward into the center circle. Player goes to ground. Is that going to be a foul? Yes, the central referee Samba Ba has already awarded an infringement to the boys in blue and white, Sibanor United, who are currently enjoying a 1-0 advantage courtesy of Modu Sedi in the 23rd minute. At the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, a jam-packed Box Bar Mini Stadium in the West Coast 3rd Division playoff final between Sibanor United and Baalor Sarr. And these two sides are from the same group, Group A, in the championship, and they played in the group stages wherein they drew 0-0 in a game played in Faraba in the home of Baalor Sarr. Here they are playing at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in the final. And in that group, the winners of the group, Sibanor United and Baalor Sarr, came second in that group. This is Aliu Manga, who drills the ball low to the holding midfielder. Great control into the center of the pitch. Great control by Baalor Sarr on the right side of the attack to the number 20 and team captain, who squares the ball further. Momodu Sedi Khan, the number 11 or the number 8 rather, back heel, not a great one. Sibanor clears their line. Number 6, not a great control. This time, clearance from the central defender, Aliu Manga, great control. And Aliu Manga squares the ball back to the goalkeeper, Abdullah Sise. Abdullah Sise, the goalkeeper, to his defender on the left side or right side of Baalor Sarr's attack. Baalor Sarr moves the ball forward. Baalor Sarr dispossessed. Sibanor United regain possession, chips the ball, not a great one this time. The pacey center forward and number 16 is also been dispossessed on the far side by the number 13 for Sibanor United, who is no other person but the right wing back Alaji Modu Jaju on the far side. And we are approaching the 38th minute here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and it is still 1-0 in favor of the traveling Sibanor United side, who are being coached by Ibrahim Kamara. And in the semi-final, Sibanor United, already 48th minute. On the clock, it is Sibanor United 1, Baalor Sarr 0. And in the semi-finals, Baalor Sarr defeated East Sohna on post-match shootouts after a 2-2 scoreline in regulations. And on the other side, Baalor Sarr also defeated Mishra United 2-1 before setting up a final against Sibanor United at the Box Bar Mini Stadium this afternoon. And it's a foul for Sibanor United. Says Sidat Kujabi, we have exhausted 40 minutes here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, and it is already a commanding advantage to the traveling Sibanor United. United side, who are currently enjoying a 1-0 advantage, and they will be very much happy going back to the dressing room with an advantage at the Box Barmini Stadium.
Yeah, Pa, I see this game, going into the second half or the lemon time as the way it is. Sibanor having scored in the 24th minute of this game, still having the upper or the lion's share of the game, taking the game onto Baalor Sarr, who needed a mountain to climb, but currently the way they are playing and the numbers haven't indicated that they are going to get something in these first 45 minutes of this encounter, because all the dangerous attacks have been coming from Sibanor United, and also defensively I believe Sibanor have been a better defensive team compared to Baalor Sarr, who needed something miraculous to get something out of this encounter here, but so far they have not, their performance have not indicated that, and I've seen the game going into the second half as the way it is, unless Ibrahim Kamara and his charges extended their lead.
Thank you very much, Sidat Kujabi, and back to the live ball-to-ball commentary from the Box Barmini Stadium in Brikama. It is the West Coast 3rd Division final playoff game between Sibanor United and Baalor Sarr FC. Sibanor United is a team based in Sibanor Fonyi, whilst Baalor Sarr is a team from Combo East, Faraba to be precise. Francis Gomez has been caught on offside by the assistant referee on the far side, and Francis has been penalized, and Baalor Sarr will benefit, drills the ball low to the advancing number 30 on the far side, and the ball has been blocked in there by Sibanor United, who controls that ball beautifully. Sibanor United connects Francis Gomez, who fails to control on the far side, and it is going to be a throw-in for Baalor Sarr, who are currently down here by a 1-0 against Sibanor United from the Box Barmini Stadium, and Baalor Sarr needs to come from a goal down if they want to get anything as far as this contest is concerned. They have to score if they want to have anything. Equally, Baalor Sarr or Sibanor United are currently enjoying a 1-0 advantage. They still need to hold on if they can get the second. But anyway, approaching the half-time break here at the Box Barmini Stadium in Brikama, and it is currently Sibanor United 1, Baalor Sarr FC 0. Baalor Sarr picks possession, moves the ball forward. The ball passes, marker goes to ground, and this time it's an infringement. At a promising position, and the number 7 Mustafa Conte goes to ground, and he's been rewarded by the central referee, and he also seems to be the danger man for this Baalor Sarr side, Mustafa Conte, number 7. He's currently down injured, and the central referee Samba Ba has already awarded an infringement to Baalor Sarr at a promising position, and Samba Ba has been assisted by Serif Ba Sanabaji and Musa Ese as the 4th assistant referee in this contest at the Box Barmini Stadium. A huge turnout from the supporters at the Box Barmini Stadium, and as fans move from Combo East, Fonyi and other parts of Combo to face this very important West Coast Regional 3rd Division playoff final between Sibanor United and Baalor Sarr, and the winner of this contest will be crowned champions of West Coast Region, and they will be playing in the triangular for a spot in the 2nd division as far as next season is concerned. There we go. It's going to be a delivery at a promising position for Baalor Sarr. Baalor Sarr now will move this, chips the ball, trying to get something here into the gloves of Ali Ujouf. Ali Ujouf wouldn't be in any hurry as he and his Sibanor United leads here by a 0-0. And the Box Barmini Stadium, an arm throw on the right side to the number 13, who controls that ball beautifully, Alaji Modu Joy. Francis Gomez goes to ground, and he's been rewarded. 4 minutes to be added on here.
Time added on, 4 minutes. It's still Sibanor United 1, Baalor Sarr 0.
It is already Sibanor United 1, Baalor Sarr 0, and 4 minutes to be added on, already added on by the 4th assistant referee Musa Ese. And Sibanor United needs to hold on in 4 minutes to go back to the dressing room with an advantage, whilst Baalor Sarr needs to score in 4 minutes if they want to get something as far as this game is concerned, or else they will be heading back to the dressing room trailing by a 0-0 against Sibanor United. And head coach Bakari Bojang needs to do something as far as this game is concerned, and he's the one on the dugout for Baalor Sarr, whilst coach Ibrahim Kamara is the one on the dugout for Sibanor United. The goalkeeper for Baalor Sarr, Abdullah Sisen, launches the ball forward into the center circle. Number 7, great control. This time, ball big chip to the number 13, who controls that ball beautifully for Baalor Sarr FC. Yusufa Bojang into the center, forward that ball. Aliou Diouf dive to his left and allow that ball to roll out of play for a goal kick to Sibanor United, and Aliou Diouf and his Sibanor United wouldn't be in any hurry. Kemo Kanye into the final moments here. We are currently into the final 4 minutes of the first 45 minutes here, as 4 minutes is already been added by the first assistant referee, and we have 4 minutes to be played in here, and we have 4 minutes for Sibanor United to hold on, and we also have 4 minutes for Baalor Sarr to score, else they will be moving back to the dressing room with a goal down.
Yes, indeed, very well. There is only one plan that both Sibanor will be having. That is to make it so that they at least stay onto this particular lead that they have here towards the ending of this particular added 4 minutes here. While the Baalor Sarr side will be hoping that they have their fair chance and then try to level the matters before they will go in for a lemon time break. But I mean, it has been a beautiful games that we have been watching here. One will see, I mean, most of the chances here I would say has gone to that of the Sibanor side. It is a very compact team. Looking at the way they are playing, the zeal is there, and also the energy that they are putting up for this particular encounter is just exceptional. So I believe this 1-0 lead here to the Sibanor side is a deserving 1-0 lead here currently at the Brikama Box Family Stadium. They could have been leading by at least 2 goals here, because we have seen them creating more goals for an opportunity which they have failed to capitalize on and then convert them into goals. So that of the Baalor Sarr side, we have seen them as well going forward in a couple of occasions, but the chances that they have created here is very minimal compared to that of the chances that Sibanor have created for themselves.
Thank you very much, Kim Hukanye. And into the final moments for the Box Bar Mini Stadium as far as the first half is concerned. This is Manga who controls that ball beautifully. Drills the ball to the advancing player who controls for Baalor Sarr to get themselves back into level terms, but unfortunately the effort from the center forward sailed off target as Aliou Diouf dived to his right to guard that ball off the area, and Aliou Diouf, the goalkeeper for Sibanor United, wouldn't be in any hurry as he and his Sibanor United are leading here by a goal to nil against Baalor Sarr at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in the West Coast Region 3rd Division playoff final at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Aliou Diouf to take this delivery. Aliou Diouf launches the ball forward, and there we go. The central referee Sambaba has just brought an end to this contest in the West Coast Region 3rd Division playoff first half between Sibanor United and Baalor Sarr. And it is half time from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Sibanor United 1, Baalor Sarr nil, and this is where we also got to the live ball-to-ball commentary as far as first half is concerned, and we'll be back for the continuation of the live ball-to-ball commentary in the second half. But the commentary that's why let's take one. It has been Parliament for the Kemo Kanye, Sesidat Kujabi, and behind the camera is Osman Kamara and Hipazara Cham. Until then, we are off for 15 minutes, and we'll be back for the continuation after the 15.
And Baalor Sarr, no wonder you see them decked out.
It's
Deals the ball low. Sibanor picks possession, squares the ball to Francis Gomez. Francis, number 10, is the danger man for the Sibanor United side. Francis dribble pass 1-2, is looking to get something into the back of the net. Francis Gomez scores for Sibanor United in the very first minutes of this contest. As far as the second half is concerned, Sibanor United leads here by 2 goals to nil.
Yes, very well played. In the first minutes here, one would say, in the first 40 seconds of the play, we have seen Sibanor registering another goal for the second, for the final here in the second half here. So one would say it is now the game is running, away from chase for the Sibanor, for the Baalor Sarr side here, because Sibanor are currently leading here by 2 goals to nil. Just the moment the ball was sent, you can see the defender for the Baalor Sarr side tries to connect to his midfielder where the ball was intersected inside the center circle, and then that was a quick piece from the Sibanor player, Gomez, Francis, who dribble past 2 players before the number 6 for him would power the shot inside the area for a 2-0 lead to the Sibanor side. A deserving lead again. It has been a brilliant counter-attacking football from 0 up into the first very minute of the second half part.
They are 2-0 up in the very first minutes of the second, or getting the second goal from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. Baalor Sarr needs to come from 2 goals down if they want to have anything as far as this contest is concerned. If they can't score 2, they will surely surrender every point to Sibanor United, and Sibanor will be representing West Coast in the triangular. In the very first minutes of the second half, Sibanor United leads by 2 goals to nil, and they got their second goal through Dawda Sane to get themselves a 2-0 advantage from the Box Bar Mini Stadium.
Thank you very much, Fatih, and we welcome our followers to. Thank you very much, Fatih, and we welcome our followers to a restart of this encounter. Like you rightly mentioned, just within 1 minute, Sibanor have extended their lead. We were hoping to see Baalor Sarr come up with a better approach into the second half. But before they implemented the tactical or technical adjustment that were adjusted during the lemon time, Sibanor have just extended their tally here, and that was a pass that was cut out from the central defender Molamin Sanya wearing number 5, who intended to give the ball to the midfielder, but unfortunately the pass was cut out there, and Francis as the danger man for do exactly what he is best at doing, that is to take the defenders on one-on-one situation, cut inside the field. Eventually, he makes Dawda Sane at a better position, who shot from a long range, almost 18 yards away from the goal mouth, and eventually a Sibanor 2. And now the combo is faithful. Faraba has a very difficult mountain to climb here.
Thank you very much, thank you very much, for those brilliant analysis. Ball been headed out by Francis Gomez, and this time Baalor Sarr picks possession, and Baalor Sarr will be forced to a substitution, and we already have 4 players lined up for substitutions here. There we go. Baalor Sarr picks possession, trying to get something. They are currently down here 2-0 against Sibanor United at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Baalor Sarr drills the ball low. Sibanor tries to clear their line. The team captain at number 20 squares the ball on the right side of the attack. Sibanor trying to get, Baalor Sarr trying to get something here. Great turn to the advancing player who drills the ball backwards. Still Baalor Sarr trying to get something here. Drills the ball once again and struck the player for Sibanor United. And on the far side for a corner. It's going to be a corner for Baalor Sarr, who are down here by 2-0. And it's going to be a quadruple of substitution. A quadruple of substitution. It is Baalor Sarr.
A reaction from the bench, probably as a result of the goal conceded 30 seconds after the restart. It is a frustrating, of course, point to be as a manager.
You're just quadruple of substitution for Baalor Sarr.
And 35 seconds later,
they are bringing in 4 extra fresh legs.
Now than to look
4 extra fresh legs
and tell the
as they trail here by 2-0 against Sibanor United. Sibanor United enjoying a 2-0 advantage at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And it is a corner on the far side.
Crowded penalty area at the
it's a corner for Baalor Sarr. Baalor Sarr will effect that corner.
We also recognize the presence of
a corner on the far side. Ball being drilled into the area. Ball being headed, partially cleared. Can they get something here? Ball being cleared and blocked in there by Baalor Sarr. And Sibanor will benefit from an infringement. And Aliou Diouf, the goalkeeper, urges his central defenders to move forward. Aliou and his Sibanor United are enjoying a 2-0 advantage from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. In case you're just joining us, this live commentary is coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and the game is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. Also on the official, on the commentary decks for LSTV Parliament Party, Kemo Kanyi, and behind the camera is Osman Kamal. And we are also joined by Sibanor Utd, who is also here to aid us as far as the analysis of the clunch showdown between Sibanor and Baalor Sarr is concerned. And Francis Gomez is currently down injured, and he will need medical attention from the team of medics, and indeed a noisy background from the Box Bar Mini Stadium as we continue to have that incredible support from the supporters of Sibanor United. And on the other side of the pavilion is the supporters of Baalor Sarr, who are also in their colorful cheers, enchanting their boys to victory. But unfortunately for them, they are currently down here 2-0 against Sibanor United at the Jam Park Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And these two sides hail from the same group, Group A, where Sibanor United emerged the winners of that group, and Baalor Sarr came out second in that group. And here they are playing in the final after defeating East Sofna and Misira United in the semi-final.
On his back, but the manner in which the second goal was taken, it was absolutely first class. No wonder what a hit it was. No wonder when he, when Dauda Sane, came in
it's a delivery. Sibanor United launches the ball forward, headed out by Baalor Sarr into the center of the pitch now. A header from Sibanor United, trying to get the ball forward to the auto of their second goal, who's been dispossessed. Baalor Sarr takes on the right side of the attack, trying to control, and the number 16 fails to control, and the ball rolls out of play for a throw-in on the far side for Sibanor United. And the author of their first goal, and number 11, Modou Sedi, wouldn't be in any hurry. And a throw-in into the area, a header from Baalor Sarr, partially cleared. This is Sibanor United who picks possession, and the flag of the assistant referee is been raised on the far side, and it's a throw-in for Baalor Sarr, who are desperately inside for an equalizer here. Launches in a long one, a header from Modou Sedi. Modou Sedi takes that quickly. Baalor Sarr, great control. That's not a great one from the number 16 on the far side for Baalor Sarr, Patrick Demba. And Sibanor United will now rely on the left wing back Modou Sedi, who scored the first goal for the Sibanor base club at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and he will deliver that. A long one into the area. Baalor Sarr gets the ball forward, partially cleared. Sibanor United picks possession. The player dribble passes marker, unfortunately dispossessed. Baalor Sarr picks possession into the center circle. Great turn, goes to ground, infringement. And the number 6 for Baalor Sarr goes to ground, Sibanor Utd, and he's been rewarded by the central referee. And the number 19 for Sibanor is also down injured, Bakari Kujabi. Bakari Kujabi is down injured. Bakari Kujabi is back on his feet, and it's going to be a delivery for Baalor Sarr, who are down here by 2-0, and they need to score 2 if they want to get anything as far as this contest is concerned. The central defender and number 4 Modlamin Sonko to take. Modlamin Sonko, a low one, ball being headed out by the author of the second goal, Dauda Sane. This is Francis Gomez, the tricky and pacey Gomez Francis. Francis Gomez, dribble pass 2, looking to get something, squares the ball to the advancing number 19, Bakari Kujabi. Bakari tries to get the ball into the 18th block in there by the number 14, Aliu Manga. For Baalor Sarr, and it's going to be a corner for Sibanor United, who are enjoying a 2-0 advantage, and Francis Gomez, the danger man, will effect this corner for the boys from Sibanor once again. Sibanor United enjoying a 2-0 advantage. They got their goal in the first and second half as they move closer towards the triangular as far as a quest of reaching the second division is concerned. Ball being controlled. Sibanor, this time Baalor Sarr regain possession. They will try to move the ball forward. Baalor Sarr launches the ball forward, and the number 7 will chase, and the number 4 and central defender for Sibanor United, Kausu Jiba, is just there in time to clear that ball to touch for a throw into Baalor Sarr, who takes that ball quickly. Ball being chested by the number 2 for Baalor Sarr. Baalor Sarr tries to move the ball forward, and the number 7 on a defensive mission for Sibanor United clears that ball to touch. Usman Kamara. Baalor Sarr quickly takes that. Baalor Sarr still in possession. Player goes to ground, and infringement awarded by the central referee Samba Ba, and Samba has been assisted by Sheriff Ba, Sana Baji and Musa Ese as the 4th assistant referee. And the winner of this contest will surely be representing West Coast in the triangular for a place in the second division of the GFF men's contest. Baalor Sarr to take. Sibanor United have already assembled a 2-man wall. Aliu Juve giving instructions. Ball being drilled into the area. Aliu Juve, easy catch. And for the first time, drops that ball, and ball being cleared by the central defenders for Sibanor United. Manga moves the ball forward, trying his luck. Right-footed delivery, and a goal kick to Sibanor United. Aliu Juve and his Sibanor United side wouldn't be in any hurry as they lead here by 2-0 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Kemo Kanyi is a 2-0 advantage to Sibanor United, and currently they seem not to be very much in a hurry as they move closer for a triangular as far as their quest in reaching the second division is concerned.
Yes, you need to employ strategies to win the game in your favor, especially when you are leading by this goal margin in a final, already 2-0 up. So they will never be in a hurry to play the ball. You can see the goalkeeper will try to waste the maximum time that is allowed by the center referee before he plays the ball in field for the play to restart. So the more time they wasted, the more they cool down the temperatures of this particular game, and also the of the players rather, and also the tempo of the game will slowly go down, which is into their favor. So this is why that they are playing like this. I believe, Sibanor, you can also see, they are the team that is leading. Since they have led, they are not playing short balls where the goalkeeper is not playing short balls between him and these defensive players. What he does is that he will be sending long balls always inside the area for his players, so that the ball will be always very far from the goal mouth for his sides. So this is one of the strategies that they are trying to employ, and whenever that they are making those fouls as well on part of Baalor Sarr, they will make sure that they made the foul at a place that will be dangerous for them. So they are employing a strategy Sibanor side here to making sure that they win this particular final, and it is going very well for them as of now.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. Ball drilled into the area. And a goal kick to Sibanor United, Aliu Juve. And Sibanor wouldn't be in any hurry as they lead here 2 goals against Baalor Sarr. And Baalor Sarr needs to come from 2 goals down if they want to get anything as far as this game is concerned. Aliu Juve Aliou Diouf launches the ball forward into the area. A glancing header, Sibanor United controls that ball. Sane dispossesses Baalor Sarr on the far side. And Modou Sedi allows the ball to roll out of touch for a throw into Sibanor United. And Sibanor United scored in the 23rd minute, courtesy of Modou Sedi before the number 6 and holding midfielder Dauda Sane getting the second for Sibanor United to record a comfortable 2-0 advantage from the Boxbar Mini Stadium. There we go, Baalor Sarr. This is Sibanor United who clears their line. And Sibanor will try to rally behind the ball in trying to protect this advantage. There we go, Modou Sedi blocks that ball to touch once again. And it is going to be another throw in on the far side for Baalor Sarr. Baalor Sarr plays the ball back to Baalor Sarr on the right side of the attack, trying to move the ball forward, drills the ball low. Blocked there by the team captain and central defender, landing charge. And this time the corner for Baalor Sarr, who are desperately inside for an equalizer. They are very much aware that they need to score and score again if they want to have anything as far as this contest is concerned. And in case you're just joining us, this live broadcast is coming to you live from the Boxbar Mini Stadium, and the game is live on LSD, on both Facebook and YouTube. And the commentators, Parliament for the game of Bani, Sidat Kujabi, and behind the camera is Osman Kamara and Yuma Zanacham. And a corner.
The president of the Referees Association, the president of the
corner for Sibanor United.
Over the Coaches Association.
Sibanor United will effect this goal kick through the goalkeeper Aliou Diouf.
At the VIP section.
Aliou Diouf urges his defenders to move forward. Aliou Diouf launches the ball forward, long and high one into the area of Baalor Sarr. Manga heads the ball into the end zone. Baalor Sarr clears their line once again, and the centre forward will chase. And Aliou Diouf wouldn't be in any hurry. Guard that ball comfortably.
Thank you very much for coming and gracing this final.
Urges his defenders to move forward. A lively contest on a jump pack Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama. Sibanor United enjoying it with advantage, leading here by 2 goals. Dauda Sane gets the ball forward for Sibanor United this time. Number 8 chases goes to ground, no foul given. And that's a handball as waved by the central referee Sambaba. There we go, Baalor Sarr launches the ball forward. The number 11 chases. There we go, ball been cleared by Sibanor United. And a foul.
So the winners here get one more game to the of the place in the second
and
division.
Sambaba will now call on the medics to come to the rescue of the player. And the medics are already on the pitch in trying to give that medical attention.
These are chances
from the
that hardly come by. So when they come,
to the player for Sibanor United, who is currently down injured. It is indeed a noisy background. We are definitely very close to the supporters of Sibanor United, and we also having a noisy background from the musical set at the Boxbar Mini Stadium. But anyway, we are back on live on LSD. We want to give you the live commentary from the Boxbar Mini Stadium. And it is already a jump pack Boxbar Mini Stadium. Sidat Kujabi.
In West Coast.
Sidat Kujabi. Sibanor United are still moving closer and closer to the triangular as they move closer for a spot in the second division as far as next season is concerned. And there seems to be a very organized side since the commencement of this game.
Sibanor have been the better team. They have been the team that is well set up from all departments. The way they play, the way they organize from the defense coming to the midfield, and also when it comes to the attacking third. To me, Sibanor have been the better side on today's encounter, and the way they have played is just magnificent. It shows the quality of the Sibanor tactician in the name of Ibrahim Kamara, who defended Foni to the zonal championship, and he is on the verge of also taking another Foni team to break the record for the first time in the history of Gambian football, to take a team of Foni to the second division, and as things stand here, they have only one step ahead of them. Their destiny is in their own hands. And the way they played, the way they organized, I'm 100% optimistic that we are going to see another team emerging from West Coast, eventually making it into the divisional team. Because this team, you know, I bet is a team that has all it takes, you know, to play against any team at the playoff and eventually made it to the promised land.
And made it to the promised land. Those are the great words and analysis from a colleague and brother. Sidat Kujabi, ball been chipped forward. And into the back of the net. And the flag of the assistant referee is dead down. And Baalor Sarr just pulled one back here from the box family stadium.
Baalor Sarr.
A goal pulled. Baalor Sarr have just pulled
Played in the second
a goal back here from the box family stadium. And it is game on at the box family stadium.
Yes, very much on par. I'm looking at it. Baalor Sarr, you can see, one will say this is one of the best attacks that they have into the whole game. But I mean, they have managed to put it at the back of the net and utilize that. So such kind of team, you need to be very much careful in the chances that they will be creating when you are playing against them. So this is a final. I mean, they have come from behind now. They have now pulled one back. I should say it is 2 goals to 1 here in favor of Sibanor now. So let's see whether Baalor Sarr will be able to do the needful for their fans and also the whole of their community. Whether the players, the substitutions here that is made here, they have made 4 substitutions here by their coach. So let's see whether that will affect
after 21 minutes
changes into this particular game. And we have seen one of the substitutes to do what is needed here by their fans. So are we going to see Sibanor clinching onto this particular leaf here, Paul?
Thank you very much, Gemo Kanye. And from Baalor Sarr, and Sibanor will benefit from another throw-in. And the number 13, Alaji Modu Jaju, will take that again. Who launches in a long one, trying to connect the center forward, and this time he missed it. And a goal kick to Baalor Sarr, who are desperately in charge for an equalizer here. And their goalkeeper, Abdoulaye Cisse, will take. Abdoulaye Cisse prepares to deliver this, gets the ball quickly to the holding midfielder and number 6, Sisao Jata, who receives the ball to the advancing player on the right side now. This is Aliou Manga on the far side, who whips in a right-footed delivery, not a great one. And a throw into Sibanor United, and Sibanor wouldn't be in any hurry as they lead here by 2 goals to 1. And Sibanor will also be introducing some fresh legs. We have the number 16. The number 16 will be coming in shortly. And there's already a player for Sibanor United, and he is the author of the second goal, Dauda Sane. And Sane Dauda is currently down injured, and he will be assisted by the medics on the far side. Says Sidat Kujabi, we have seen Baalor Sarr pulling one back here from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And it is already 2-1 between these two sides in Sibanor and Baalor Sarr.
The game is back and alive, and Baalor Sarr have responded effectively with that poor defensive concentration coming from Sibanor defensive setup, and that was an amazing goal coming from the Baalor Sarr player there. And now the game is 2-1, and this is one of the most dangerous score lines in any footballing competition. And Baalor Sarr now, they have a moment to believe, a moment to come back into the game and take this game into their own hands. But then could Sibanor prove to be a stubborn opponent for them remains to be the question. And we have seen Dauda Sane being substituted because of an injury that he sustained, and he has been an important player for the club. We hope to see the number 15 who is being injected, where he will hold on to the impact that Dauda Sane have been contributing into this game. And Baalor Sarr also trying to mitigate the threat that Francis have been posing into the game. We have been seeing him getting more silence into the last 9 minutes of the game. I don't know whether the knock that he received and sustained a bruise is affecting his game, but his performance have dropped significantly compared to the first half and also the first starting minutes of this encounter.
Thank you very much, Sidat Kujabi. Francis received the ball, goes to ground, and he's been rewarded by the central referee Samba Ba. Indeed a difficult, a nervy and a great contest between Sibanor United and Baalor Sarr. And in case you're just joining us, this live commentary is coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and the game is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary desk, Palamin Fati, Kemo Kanyi, and behind the camera is Osman Kamara. And we are also joined by Sidat Kujabi, who is also a colleague and brother from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And it is currently 2-1 in favor of the Fonyi-based club Sibanor United, who are leading from the Box Bar Mini Stadium 2-1 against the Faraba-based club Baalor Sarr. And it is either going to be Baalor Sarr or Sibanor that is going to represent West Coast in the triangular as far as the quest of getting a spot in the second division is concerned. Francis Gomez prepares to deliver this set piece for Sibanor United, as already Baalor Sarr have already assembled a three-man wall. Francis Gomez, number 10. Francis Gomez floats the ball into the area, trying to connect on the player on the far side. Ball being cleared by the team captain and number 13, but the flag of the assistant referee is already been raised against the center forward for Sibanor United, and Sibanor will rally behind the ball as the goalkeeper for Baalor Sarr takes this delivery, launches the ball, long and high one, into the area of Sibanor United, a long header, and no foul given by the central referee Samba Ba, and Samba waved in for a throw-in in favor of Baalor Sarr. Ball been blocked in there by Baalor Sarr or Sibanor United. This time it is the team captain Landing Jaju, team captain, on a defensive mission, and Sibanor United wouldn't be in any hurry as they lead here by a goal to nil against Baalor Sarr. Aliou Diouf, the custodian, prepares to deliver this goal kick. Dressed in all red, Diouf Aliou. He was part of the winning zonal team, the Fonyi team that won the West Coast Zonal Championship, and Aliou emerged the best goalkeeper in that competition. Francis Gomez, player of the tournament, and we also have some other players. And there we go, clearance partially. This is Sibanor United. Baalor Sarr picks possession. Can they get something? Still Baalor Sarr trying to get something here. Baalor Sarr saved by Aliou Diouf, and ball been cleared by Landing, the central defender and team captain. And you could see those jubilation coming from the supporters of Baalor Sarr here. It is a lively contest from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, Kemo Kanyi, and this game is back to live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium after Baalor Sarr pulling one back here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium.
Yes, a goal for a team can change the whole dynamics of that team's setting and also its approach to the game. So this is what we have experienced from the Baalor Sarr side since they have scored the goal. We can see that they have created numerous goal scoring opportunities to get themselves a leveler here, but the Aliou Sarr the latest here was saved by Aliou Diouf, the goalkeeper. The netminder for the Fonyi side, that is Sibanor side, has done very magnificently well to clear out that particular danger for his side. So it has been a very tough encounter now. It has been an end-to-end game. Baalor Sarr is also now attacking in the far end, so Sibanor is also doing the same thing part.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. That is Francis Gomez. This time on the left side now, the flag of the assistant referee. It's been raised against the player for Sibanor United, and he seems to be protesting. Indeed, a lively contest between Sibanor and Baalor Sarr, and this game has been brought back to life after Baalor Sarr pulling one back from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. A nervy, a calm, and also an interesting contest between Baalor Sarr and Sibanor United. Baalor Sarr now launches the ball forward. Sibanor on a defensive mission allows the goalkeeper to gather that ball. Aliou Diouf gather that ball with ease, and Baalor Sarr is a team based in Faraba Bantang, while Sibanor hails from Sibanor in Fonyi, West Coast region. And both sides were in the same group, and they played out a 0-0 scoreline during the championship in a game played in Faraba. Here they are playing in the final, and in this group of Group A, Sibanor United won the group, whilst Baalor Sarr came out runners-up, and here they are after qualifying in the final, after defeating Isohna and Mishra United to reach this final. And the fourth assistant referee, Musa Ese, is now calling the player to get the ball back. And it is indeed a difficult evening from the Box Bar Mini Stadium for both tacticians, for both gaffers. You could see Ibrahima Kamara very busy on his dugout. The head coach for Baalor Sarr, Bakari Bojang, also very much busy on the dugout as they all eye for a place in the triangular. There we go. Player goes to ground. No foul given this time.
75 minutes
Aliu
played.
Manga. Ball been cleared.
Sibanor United
Baalor
2.
Sarr hits the ball and the flag of the
Baalor
assistant
Sarr
referee.
1.
It's been raised against Sibanor United and a set piece for Baalor Sarr, and the central defender Aliu Manga takes that, launches the ball forward, long and high one into the half of Sibanor. Ball been headed out partially. Number 7 chested the ball down this time. Baalor Sarr picks possession, player goes to ground. Infringement awarded by the central referee Sambaba, and we already have 2 of the players of Baalor Sarr currently on the ground. It is already a difficult game for both sides. Baalor Sarr eyeing for a spot. Sibanor United also eyeing for a spot in the triangular. This is why they always say a 2-0 scoreline is always dangerous. And says that Kujabi, after Baalor Sarr pulling that goal back, I think it has been a difficult moment for Sibanor United.
Yeah, thank you very much, Pa. Baalor Sarr are back and alive, and I believe the substitution coming from the Gava of Baalor Sarr have proved to be a dividend, a turning point for Baalor Sarr in this encounter. It injected a different dynamic into the game, and currently they are also putting up a very respectable performance, because they have every reason to believe, after pulling one back, to get back into this encounter here. And Mustafa Conte, the number 7 for Baalor Sarr, he has contributed immensely, helping his charges to come back and alive. And now the 15 into the ball of the net! Baalor Sarr scored, and it is 2-2 at the Boxman Mini Stadium in Brikama. What a strike, and what a strike! Honestly, Pa, this is indeed a cracker. To believe, as they have scored and take the game to level terms, and Sibanor are definitely devastated, frustrated they are, disappointed they are. They were leading 2 goals up, and eventually Baalor Sarr come from behind to take the game to parity. This game is alive, Pa. Thank you. It is
Mustafa Conte
from the Boxman Stadium in Brikama. Mustafa Conte with the bicycle kick, getting the second goal for Baalor Sarr, and it is already 2-2, and the game is back live from the Boxman Mini Stadium. Baalor Sarr came from 2 goals down to equal the scoreline from the Boxman Mini Stadium in Brikama.
If you're looking for a career,
it's going to be a lively final minute from the Boxman Mini Stadium.
If you're looking for
and Sibanor United will have to face up the ball again. Once again, number 30, who squares the ball to Francis Thomas, who controls the ball beautifully.
To say I was there and we saw it.
Passes Marcus, and
that's what the moment it was when it came. This is picture perfect arms, and just when I say,
and it is a delivery for Sibanor United, and Sibanor United must be very much
come back to have a chance
themselves after throwing away that 2-0 advantage.
And here they are. They've come claw their way back, 2-0 down, and
Sibanor United number 30 gets the ball into the area, launches the ball long and high one. Every other player on the far side.
That's a goal of a lifetime. I'm sure
he's coming to you live from the Boxman Mini Stadium in Brikama, and the game is live.
When you just realize what you have just done, because that's a goal that is fit enough to win any football match in the World Arms. Throwing your way back from 2-0 down in that manner, I'm running out of words.
Equal the score.
During the year start, I said this is a game that we will expect goals. I'm expecting goals. We have already seen 4 goals. 2 from Sibanor United, and of course 2 from Baalor Sarr. We are 10 minutes away from normal time. 10 minutes in normal time. time. Is it heading to penalty shootout? Or are we going to get a goal from either Baalor Sarr or Sibanor? Absolutely, it has been a huge fight. It's a big fight, and of course it's 2-2. Baalor Sarr looks to have come it up. He came back in the second half and level matters.
Currently having
3 minutes played.
for Baalor Sarr on the far side. And into the final moments of the Box Family Stadium.
What a game.
West Coast Region 3rd Division playoff final between Sibanor United. Sibanor United, they are leading. And Baalor Sarr came from 2 goals down to equal the score at the Box Family Stadium. It is currently 2 apiece between Sibanor United and Baalor Sarr. Sibanor gets the ball forward. Aliu Manga heads the ball down. Not a great one this time as the ball rolls down for a throw into Sibanor United.
Well, of course,
Sibanor United
we've got to give credit.
will benefit. Modu gets the ball forward. Modu is the author of the first goal and the new entrant at number 9. Omar
It has paid dividend.
and he's been rewarded by the central referee.
When the midfielder, of course, Sane went out.
It is
When Dr. Sane went out,
and
he left a huge vacuum in the Sibanor midfield. And Baalor Sarr, with the quadruple substitutions, you know, they have responded. And now, of course, the fans that have traveled, that have made the journey from Faraba, are the loudest inside the Brikama Mini Stadium. And now, at the minute, it was Sibanor who were very close. And now we are back to where we started. So the emotions keep on fluctuating, and the pendulum keep on swinging from one point to another.
Left-footed drive.
Thank you.
Ball been headed.
It's 2-2
Easy time for
after 81 minutes.
Easy time for Abdullah Sise, and already a player for Baalor Sarr currently down injured. And the central referee Sambapa will now move towards the player in trying to give assistance. He's back on his feet. That seems to be a collision in the build-up to that set piece from Sibanor United. A quick one, launches the ball forward. And player for Baalor Sarr goes to ground. Is that a foul? The central referee Sambaba will now call on the medics to come to the rescue of the player. Kemo, a lively final minutes here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium as we have already exhausted. That is 7 minutes into the second half, and it is currently 2 apiece between Sibanor United and Baalor Sarr, and we believe we're going to see an interesting final minutes here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium.
Yes, very well. We are in the 83rd minute here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Baalor Sarr coming from 2-0 down to level the scores here for themselves here. You can see around the mini stadium, their fans have been very noisy here. One would say the game was going to the Sibanor, and as I was earlier saying, in the first half they had a lot of goal scoring opportunities where they would have taken the lead and then out of their advantage, but the game was let go into the halftime break with a 1-0 scoreline. Then into the first 40 seconds into the second half, we have seen Sibanor adding up their advantage, but after that goal we have also seen 4 new introductions made by the Baalor Sarr head coach. I think that has added up so many energies into the Baalor Sarr attacking force, and then they pull one back, and then brilliantly another goal was taken by their number 7 Conte to put Baalor Sarr in the again back into the race here. So the game is now 50-50% here. Any of these teams here can win rather this particular final, and then see themselves into the playoffs here between the winners in KM and then that of the winners in Banjul, and also the second to last spot occupant of the 3rd division.
Is that going to be the 3rd goal? Player slips, and unfortunately for him, he could not have a control on that ball. Baalor Sarr, player goes to ground. That is still waved in for a play on into the area, and the ball eludes every other player this time. Great control by the author of their second goal, number 7, Mustafa Conte. Conte Mustafa seems to be the danger man for this Baalor Sarr side. Baalor Sarr are currently on top of their voices here, and seemingly they seem to have the majority of the supporters here as far as this game is concerned. We seem to have a good number of supporters coming from Combo East to support this Baalor Sarr, and also a group of supporters, a good number of supporters rather coming. Are we going to see this game being rescheduled, or are we going to see a dramatic winner into the back of the net? Baalor Sarr! Baalor Sarr! And it is the third goal for Baalor Sarr. What a moment from the box for Mini Stadium. What a moment for Baalor Sarr. Coming from 2 goals down to salvage a 3-2 advantage at the box for Mini Stadium. This is unbelievable. Sets it up Punjab. It is currently 3-2 in favor of Baalor Sarr.
But this is the beauty of football. Dramatic moments happens at any moment of the game. At some point we were believing that Sibanor have eventually taken the victory back to Foni. But the Cowboys have proven everybody wrong. Coming from behind, from a 2-goal down, to taking the game 3 goals to 2. This is dramatic moment, a mind-boggling moment. I can't just believe it, but they have made it happen from all the possibilities. Baalor Sarr have come from behind to snatch a most important victory, a moment for each and every player that is wearing the orange shirt, a moment for them to believe that they have made a historic moment for the Combo is faithful. And kudos to the tactician. Kudos to the tactician who have eventually executed his tactical brilliance power, injecting fresh legs from the bench, and those fresh legs have come into the game. They prove to the coach that they are what to be trusted, and they have gone out there to do the damage, and eventually Baalor Sarr have the destiny in their own hand power.
And of course, thank you very much. Into the final moments from the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama. What a moment for Baalor Sarr. Baalor Sarr coming from 2 goals down, and here they are, leading 3 goals to 2 from the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama. It has been a jam-packed Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama. Indeed, a lively moment for the Faraba Bantang Base Club. Baalor Sarr, who came from 2 goals down to get a 3-2 advantage here. The game is still on. We can still have something here, but anyway, the game is still on, and the game is still on between Baalor Sarr and Sibanor United. Sibanor United are leading 2 goals to the coach. Baalor Sarr came from 2 goals down, but the force to record and a 3-2 advantage now in front. Moving into the final moments of this 2 days down the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama. It is definitely a great second half for Baalor Sarr. The supporters are in the Baalor Sarr to come from 2 goals down here. And here they are. Equal the score and move on to get the 3rd goal. With just 2 minutes of normal time to go. Having the advantage. Manga launches the ball forward into the area of Sibanor United. Sibanor with a header partially there. Baalor Sarr trying to get the ball for the second time. Great control by the number 17 for Sibanor United. They never relented. Baalor Sarr regains possession. Great control. Baalor Sarr moves the ball forward. Goes to ground. Advantage on the right side of the attack now. Baalor Sarr will try to get the ball forward this time. This is Sibanor United. Launches the ball forward. Francis Gomez, center forward at number 10. Baalor Sarr tries to clear the line. That's an infringement awarded by the central referee, Samba has been assisted by Sanabaji and Musa Hesse as the 4th assistant referee. The supporters and also the technicians for Baalor Sarr can't believe. When we saw Baalor Sarr can't believe it's coming from 2 goals down, and here they are getting the 3rd goal. They are currently leading by 3 goals to 2 against a formidable Sibanor United side who had an incredible first half, and here they are in the second half. In the second half, they trail 3-2. It's going to be a double substitution once again for Sibanor United. Number 3 and number 7.
Right back making way. A tactical switch from
it is definitely a noisy background.
The final minute of this
a noisy background from the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And the supporters of Sibanor United can't believe this. It is an incredible, it is definitely an incredible second half for Baalor Sarr after coming from 2 goals down. to get the third goal. And currently they are leading here by 3 goals to 2 against Sibanor United.
Yes, unbelievable performance from the Baalor Sarr, and that has to do with their game plan in the second half. You can see when they considered that the second goal, immediately, I mean, the coach knows that there is something that needs to be done to change the narratives of the game for me, and he boldly come up and then try and then bring in 4 men that will give them the energy, the strength in trying to go forward. And we have seen that one of his substitutions on number 23 for them, Sedi, scored from the header. Then we have also seen the number 7 for the side as well, also taking a very good volley to Mustafa Conte to give his a leveler here, and also the number 15 who also came on as a substitute also headed the ball inside the area to give the Baalor Sarr side commanding now 3 goals to 2 lead here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Now we are now into the final 4 minutes of the added time here. Unbelievable results here from Baalor Sarr, unbelievable comeback. It's a final to watch. It's a final. I believe when they qualify from this end, they can win against any other team that will see them qualify into the second division. It's a deserving lead here for the Baalor Sarr and Pa. They have deserved into this second half here. They have put up every energy that is necessary, every counter-attacking football that they will need, that is necessary for them to get themselves something into this particular game. And then now it has paid dividend for them. They are in here by 3 goals to 2 Pa.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. And the 4th assistant referee has already put forward a 4 minutes of additional time. Aliou Diouf controls that ball, squares the ball to the central defender Landing Jajo, team captain, gets the ball into the center circle. This time Sibanor United picks possession on the right side of the attack. Can they get something? They need to score in the final minutes or else Baalor Sarr will be representing West Coast in the triangular. Francis Gomez now drills the ball to the advancing player. Great back heel, Sibanor United. Great interchange of passes between the players. Landing now, chips the ball forward to Francis Gomez. Francis number 10, great control from the number 10 Francis. Dribble passes marker. Francis Gomez moves the ball forward, drills the ball into the area. Too strong for the advancing player, and Modu said he controls that ball. Floats the ball into the area again. Into the ball from the net. Sibanor United are back into the game. What a game at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. What a game. What a game for Sibanor United! What a game! Sibanor United! Sibanor United are back into level time. We're going to see. I think they're going to move on to post-match shootouts. Are we going to see the post-match shootouts?
Both teams took the lead at a point.
After the ball over here, at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, it is definitely an incredible game, a dramatic game. Sibanor United took an early 2-0 advantage before Baalor Sarr coming from 2 goals down. Get the 2 goals, get the 3rd goal, and into the final minutes, Sibanor United get themselves back into the level term, getting their 3rd goal, and here they are. Probably we might be moving to post-match shootouts to be decided by the organizers of this competition.
Yes, the game is now going to be decided from the post-match shootout here, because I mean it has been a dramatic final here between these two. Deserving goals here coming from both ends. We have seen Sibanor taking the lead into the first half, and then coming into the second half, they have added their advantage. Baalor Sarr coming from 2-0 down, leveling the matters for themselves, and then adding up their advantage. Again, we have in the final minute of play, Sibanor, in the final minutes of additional time here, that has been added by the officials. Sibanor have booked the equalizer for themselves here. The game ended here 3-3 to the Sibanor side and that of the Baalor Sarr side. So it has been an incredible finals, incredible goals, incredible moments for all the players that are here, and also the fans that are here who love this particular game, that love this particular particular game, what has been transpired between these two sides here. So it has been a brilliant encounter between the two. 3-3 it ends here between Sibanor and Baalor Sarr in the third division, in the West Coast third division final. So it has now going to be decided from the post-my penalty shootout here. So we are yet to see the winners for this particular third division final between Sibanor and Baalor Sarr FC. So the center referees are now done. They are now heading into the penalty spot. The center referee has already placed the ball. Now we'll be waiting on two teams to making sure that one of these teams here come and then start the penalty kickoff here. So one of the teams here must win now from the penalty spot. They have both failed to maintain their lead into the regulation time, and then for now that has resulted to the game ending in the 2-0 scoreline. So now it must be decided now from the post-match penalty shootout. Now you need your best penalty takers here, every team to making sure that they put up everything, they utilize every penalty into goals, and also for that of the goalkeepers to be at their best in trying to save the penalties here. But I mean, it now depends on the penalty takers out here and also the goalkeepers. Some goalkeepers can also be very good on penalty shootout. So let's see whether the goalkeepers are going to be emerged as heroes here, or are we going to see one of the teams here doing something else here?
Please stay calm.
It's going to be post-match shootouts to decide the winner of this contest. It's going to be a post-match shootout to decide the winner here. Is it going to be Sibanor United or Baalor Sarr? The biggest question.
90 plus 3 minutes.
Is it going to be Baalor Sarr or Sibanor United? Is the biggest question now. Anyway, it's going to be a post-match shootout to decide the winner. And those that are going to put your money at the right place. On LSTV1, special thanks to those that are monitoring us live in Gambia, other parts of Africa, Europe and America, on your bags and shoulders. I'm really here to get you the live ball-to-ball commentary. And here they are, moving into post-match shootout to decide the winner. And the goalkeeper, Ali is now
walk home with his giants. A very
he's going to take the first penalty for Baalor Sarr. Sibanor Utd up against Ali Utd.
Down to penalty shootout, and whatever happens, painfully,
we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see.
We cannot score 3 goals.
Is it going to go to Foni, or is it going to get to Faraba Bantang? Remains the biggest task.
Final. I have scored 3 goals and I have not won it. It becomes very painful.
The central referee Sambaba is now giving
penalty shootout for
his final instructions to the two goalkeepers in Ali Utd and Abdullah Sisse. And Ali Utd is going to be the first goalkeeper to face the first penalty as the number 6 Sibanor Utd prepares to deliver the first penalty on the post-match shootout here in the final of West Coast Region third division playoff final between Sibanor United and Baalor Sarr. Number 6 on his back, Sibanor Utd against Ali Utd. Ali Utd against Sibanor Utd. Ali Utd in goal for Sibanor United. Sibanor Utd will take the first penalty.
Started the game, played the 90 minutes.
Sibanor Utd moves closely towards the ball. Sibanor Utd. Ali Utd dive to his right, but unfortunately for him, Sibanor not hope to get the opening goal in this post-match shootout between Sibanor and Baalor Sarr. It is an advantage to the Faraba Baalor Sarr FC. And this time Sibanor United will now have the opportunity to take their first spot kick through the number 7 who also came on as a substitute.
That's of course
we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see.
Nyasi for Sibanor United.
Seni Nyasi against the goalkeeper Abdullah Sisse. Abdullah Sisse against the number 7 Seni Nyasi. Let's see Seni Nyasi. Seni Nyasi left with a drive. celebrates. He struck the standbar and Baalor Sarr celebrates. And Aliou Diouf will try to console the player. Baalor Sarr must be very much happy with what they are seeing currently. And it is going to be Manga, the team, Aliou Manga, the central defender, to take the second penalty for Baalor Sarr.
Number 14, Aliou Manga.
Aliou Manga was part of the Fonyi zonal team, or the Fonyi zonal team. And Aliou Manga is one of the central defenders for Baalor Sarr. And he will be given this glorious opportunity. And Aliou Diouf against
it's a funny game.
the number 14 Aliou Manga. They were teammates and now they are opponents.
Both of them had medals.
They were teammates in the Fonyi zonal team and now they are opponents. And there we go. Aliou Manga against Aliou. Aliou against Aliou. Manga scores! Aliou Manga scores for Baalor Sarr. And this time it's going to be Sibanor Utd to take their second penalty.
Finding it very difficult to deal with them arms.
Aliou Manga alias Van Dijk.
Sidat Kujabi, it has also been an interesting post-match penalty here at the Box Barmini Stadium between Baalor Sarr and Sibanor Utd. Sibanor Utd unfortunately missed their first spot kick, and this time it is the number 10 to take this delivery.
Yeah, thank you very much, Paul. Like you were saying, Sibanor missed their first penalty. Unfortunately, the ball was well delivered, but it hit the woodwork. And I know the number 7 for Sibanor will be disappointed with that shot. And now Francis has a moment to bring Sibanor alive and make them believe.
Francis Gomez against Cisse, the goalkeeper. Francis scores!
What an amazing shot!
Francis Gomez scores for Sibanor United. And at this time it's going to be Baalor Sarr to take the attack.
It was beautifully executed from the star player of Sibanor FC, Francis Gomez, who get his cool and his calm. What the goalkeeper, for moments before he stepped up to take that delivery and perfectly executed that ball, only for the goalkeeper to pick the ball behind his back and down to the tune of that well-executed penalty that sing-sang behind the net of the goalkeeper. And now the number 11 step.
It's Baalor Sarr now scores! And the number 11 for Baalor Sarr, Marlon Da Costa, came on as a substitute and sends Aliou Diouf the wrong way. And Aliou Diouf had no touch on the ball and Baalor Sarr celebrates. It is going to be Sibanor to take their third kick, if I may get it right.
Da Costa have beautifully executed that penalty. He rose from the bench. The coach trusted him, injected him in the second half, and he has contributed effectively towards the comeback of Baalor Sarr. And yet again, at the spot kick, get his calm, cool, and composure, and beautifully executed that goal.
Thank you very much, says Sidat Kujabi. And it is going to be Omar Nyasi to take this for Sibanor United. Yeah! Boy, Baalor Sarr! And Omar Nyasi missed, and Baalor Sarr on the verge of reaching the triangular. Sidat Kujabi. An acrobatic save from the goalkeeper, Abdullah Cisse, to keep Baalor Sarr into this contest.
That was a save of generation coming from the goalkeeper of Baalor Sarr. He got his hand behind that ball and pushed the ball wide away from the goal mouth. And Baalor Sarr now have reason to believe, as the players are all decked out in orange, rose up and celebrating because of they have every reason to believe they are on the verge of making it into the playoff competition, and eventually the star player of
Mustafa Condition! And it is all over for Baalor Sarr! And Baalor Sarr are the winners of West Coast Economic 3rd Division. And Baalor Sarr the winners and already they have been crowned champions of West Coast Region 3rd Division, and they will be representing West Coast in the triangular. They came from 2 goals down, get the 2 goals, get the 3rd goal before Sibanor United getting the 3rd goal in the final moment. Not the box man in the stadium, and it is game over. And President Kujabi, interesting final. I think this is one of the best final goals. This is one of the best, or if not the best final as far as West Coast West Coast and Division final is concerned. And already Baalor Sarr have been crowned champions of West Coast Division.
What a final we are tuned to witness the 2 teams, Foni versus Combo East, and the final has been one of the amazing final that I've been fortunate to watch. It has been a very mouth-watering encounter. A final with 22 amazing trailer of goals finishing. Performance coming from both the gaffers, both the players, and both the fans, and we have definitely been entertained. We have seen and witnessed an amazing final, and what a final! This indicates that West Coast is indeed the best coast when it comes to football, and the theater of entertainment is the ground that entertain crowds beyond imagination. And today we have been definitely been impressed and entertained by a final that will last in the memories for many in generation to come.
Thank you very much, Sidat Kujabi. And we still live at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And it is already congratulations to Baalor Sarr and hard luck to Sibanor United. And Baalor Sarr are definitely in a jubilant mood, jubilant mood from the supporters,
and penalty shootout.
And there we go.
Please stop that, please.
And I think
also for Tutanil and Gopton for the presentation. Please, fans, exercise patience, please. Exercise patience. The football ground should not be turned to something else. It's a game of football. We love to come and see beautiful football and be entertained. And I will ascertain that we are all entertained. So please, let us all exercise patience. And we are with Jara. We have seen football at its best, and we've seen good goals from either side. And now it's Baalor Sarr who are the winners of this regional championship. Thank you very much, Mr. DJ. Baalor Sarr, please. Can you come forward to have a guard of honor for Sibanor United to receive the medals, and then before Sibanor we will have the referees first. Now I would like to call on the President of the Gambia Football Federation, Mr. Lamin Kababajo. I would also like to call on the President of KM Regional Football Association, Mr. Mustafa Jallo. Please, those of you who are present, can you move, please? Yes, please leave the area where the podium. I would also like to call on the President of Northern Region, Mr. Abu Khan, and also to be joined in podium by the President of West Coast Regional Football Association, Mr. Bakari Bouja. Welcome on board to the podium, and of course we will start with the referees. Baalor Sarr, please. Baalor Sarr. Give a guard of honor to the referees, and then to Gansu. Baalor Sarr. Baalor Sarr, coach. Can we get the referees? Referees, please. Thank you very much, Mr. President Kababajo. Thank you, Rijalo, President of the KM, and thank you, Mr. Abu Khan, as well as the Finance Director of the Gambia Football Federation, Mr. Kemo Sise. Let's get the referees. Referees, please. Musa and team. Referees, come through here, please. Referees, come through here. Here. Yes. Allow them to come through here, Mr. Bibi. Okay. Yes. Musa and team, that's the area, please. Thank you very much to the entire panel. Let's come forward, please. A round of applause to the referees who officiated this game. Congratulations. Who took charge of this final. They are well dressed and of course done. And congratulations to the referees. Thank you to the entire panel. Thank you so much. The match commissioner, please. Match commissioner, your medal. The match commissioner, please. The match commissioner. Thank you. Thank you very much. Sibanor United, the runners-up. Sibanor, please come forward for your runners-up medals. Sibanor United, please come forward. Sibanor United, hand up. Heads up, Sibanor. Hand up. Shown quality, and you've also shown the fighting spirit. 24 teams competed in this regional league. It went down to the final two, and you have shown class in this final today. Heads up, boys. It was a final well fought. It was a final well fought, and the runners-up, Sibanor United, Francis Gomez, Suleiman G,
Usenu Sanyang. Also have the of Nasi, Omar Jaju, the other CC and Sanak. And of course Ismaila. Head Sibanor United. As they pick up the runners-up medals, Ismaila Jaju, heads up boys, as the team pick up the runners-up medals. Kujabi, the scorer of that goal that took the game to the penalty shootout. Seen a lot of goals. Aliu Juf, the custodian, he was a champion with the Fonyi zonal team and wanted to replicate that today. Serif Sise, Modu Jindo, part of the team that took Sibanor to the finals today. Momodu Mohamed Jallo for Sibanor United. Mane for Sibanor as well. Kausu Jiba. These players have really fought very hard to take the team as far as this final. And then the final was well contested. It's a final that we saw 6 goals. Indeed, it has been a great final. Usman Kamara and Dauda Sane, one of the goal scorers. He's got the second goal for Sibanor United. Modu Sedi netted the first goal in his final. Omar Nyasi was a substitute. As Fonyi Sibanor United receives their runners-up medals. And the technical team now, who have done a great job to get this team as far as this level. One of the trainers, Drame, alias Bounty, and we have Evra as well, Fahansu, ML, as well as head coach Ibrahim Kamara. He is doing and will continue to do a very good job as far as football in Fonyi is concerned. He took the Fonyi zonal team to the final of the regional championship and won the trophy here against Gunjur. Ibrahim Kamara took Sibanor to this final as well and was on the verge of winning the trophy and ended up losing it at the slimmest of margins in the penalty shootout. After a shootout against Baalor Sarr. Hard luck, Ibrahima, and your job is recognized in Fonyi and the entire country as well. Now comes Baalor Sarr, the champions of West Coast region, and they will go into the playoff. Baalor Sarr will go into the playoff and they have one more game to get themselves in the second division. Conte, one of the goal scorers, he scored the second equalizing goal, and Bakari as well scored the third goal before Sibanor pegged them back. And Baalor Sarr receives their winners' medals as they succeed Busumbala Sanjaning, the last winners of this West Coast Regional 3rd Division League. We hope and pray that Baalor Sarr will get themselves into the 2nd Division, because it has always been a difficult one for West Coast. Sanjanding were there and could not get themselves a place in the 2nd Division. Baalor Sarr will now represent
the entire West Coast region. As the editor of the Gambia Football Federation, Mr. Kemo Sise, and a host of other dignitaries, as well as Baalor Sarr's president. Congratulations to Baalor Sarr, headlock to Sibanor Utd. We are almost there as the coaches also comes to receive their winners medal, and the captain for Baalor Sarr will be the last man as he will receive a medal around his neck and will be handed the giant trophy. A round of applause from Sibanor Utd to the fans who shows appreciation for the team for a well-fought final. And now the coaches for Baalor Sarr will receive their winner's medal. The head coach will be the last guy. And then to cap it off with the captain. As Baalor Sarr, the team from Combo East, the team from Faraba, will celebrate long into the night. Well, Faraba is not far from here, but they will take more time as they could to get to Faraba. The coach has picked up his medal. Now on to the captain.
The coach has taken his medal, but of course, I think if there is a poster boy of this final, surely is the coach, because of, we said it, when they were 2-0 down, you felt that it was over. But of course, he came in and he made it happen. And now they will go home very, very proud.
Thank you, Jara. He made 4 substitutions at the same time. It's a risk, and the risk paid off. Baalor Sarr, captain, receives the trophy from the Gambia Football Federation's president, the West Coast Regional Football Association president, the KM Regional Football Association's president, and the NBR Regional Football Association's president. As Baalor Sarr are champions, and it all goes down. It all goes down to Baalor Sarr as they will celebrate long into the night. Congratulations to Baalor Sarr. Mr. DJ, it's now back to you. Baalor Sarr, congratulations as winners of the West Coast Regional 3rd Division League 2023-2024 season. Congratulations, Baalor Sarr.
last party before going to America. Yeah, even on. Let's the whole Brigama come and support. Tonight, from the field to you know. Yeah, come out and support. Tonight, Diesel is live inside you know. Yeah, kill them before they go, selector. Selector, kill them before they go. Universal sound in case you don't know. Selector, next step. Next step. Anyway, Santi, big up on yourself, man. You're doing madness. You're doing greatness. My Brigama people. Tonight, you Jason. Okay. Big up to the victory winners, Faraba. I don't know say you deserve the thing. Cause you know from 2-0 to 2-2. Yeah, you're gonna wear the 20s. Yeah, even man.
Yo, ala baraka bake fosi la koda inshallah. Wolo mbedana le jande. Internet mo sembo wata. Nyima be don la. Nyima mu ngi fecce. Wow. Bamoru ni be jibelo la nyima be don la jande. Nyima chambe don la. Ala baraka bake fo wari.